Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're looking at the GVM RGB-10S LED panel. So GVM reached out to me and wanted me to do a review on this, so thank you to them for this LED panel. And we're going to first go ahead and unbox it, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the LED panel itself. Alright, so let's take a closer look at this GVM RGB-10S LED panel. GVM reached out to me and asked me to do a review of this thing, so I picked one up, and now I'm going to give you kind of an unboxing and then talk a little bit more about what this thing can do and kind of my thoughts on it. So we have the GVM RGB-10S manual. Gives you kind of an overview of how the thing can work and what the dials in the back do. I'm going to dig into that a little more during this to kind of give you an idea how this works, so you don't maybe necessarily have to read through this. But the RGB-10S gives you the ability to do 3200 Kelvin up to 5600 Kelvin with the addition of being able to have RGB capabilities so that you can do different colors with this, which is pretty cool. You get the qualified certificate. You get a little pamphlet about their GVM Easily app, which gives you kind of finer control. The translation in the app is a little rough, but you can definitely get through it and make it work. But this is something that I did not try, and so I can't really comment too much on it. And then a thank you note, congratulations note, looking for some reviews and just letting you know who to contact if something goes wrong. So let's get to the hardware. So we have first a bag that you get, a little velvet bag, which is cool. So you have a carrying case so things don't get scratched. I do like that always. And then we've gotten here a battery, which is nice. This is that Sony style NP F550 battery. So they do give you one of those. A lot of these lights you buy don't come with batteries, at least the ones that I've had in the past. So it's cool that you get one that comes with it. So. Then you have a charger for said battery. This is a nice one. This one actually plugs right into the wall, so you don't have to deal with additional cables. It just has a little flip out plug there for the, you plug right into the wall, and then the battery slides up into the charger itself. So I'm glad that they included this, and it's nice and compact, easy to travel with. Then you have the cold shoe mount, which also has a quarter 20 on the bottom, and then this knob that allows you to adjust the angles. When you have it on the camera, you can angle it in different ways. And then it's got the top where it has a quarter 20 where you can screw that into the light itself, which we're gonna do here in a second. So this is the LED panel. I'm gonna go ahead and screw in the mount. It just goes one way because it has that one pin on one side and the quarter 20 in the middle. So this is what the light looks like. This has the diffusion panel on the top right now on the front, and then that's what the back looks like. Got a place for your battery, and then you've also got your hue and saturation knob, and then your brightness knob, and then a little LED little readout. And then you got your power button, which is just a click. Just a clicking button. So let's go ahead and throw the battery in this, and I will show you guys what this looks like. All right, so let's take a closer look at this LED panel. So to turn this guy on first, you're just gonna click this button, and then once it's on, and by default, it's gonna be in Kelvin color temperature mode. So you're gonna get a brightness and a color temperature there. So I can adjust the brightness with this knob. It goes in 5% increments. And then with the color temperature, you go from 3200 all the way up to 5600 on this guy. So that's how you adjust that. Now let's say you want to go into color mode. What you'll do is you're going to give the click of this hue saturation knob. So now we've got a deep blue color. Now your display is showing you a brightness and a hue. So for that hue, you're just going to keep turning the hue saturation knob, and now you're just going to get different colors. So you're seeing we got green, and then we got yellow, and basically as you're turning this, you're just gonna get different colors. Now let's say you get to a color, like for instance this red. This is a deep red, and let's say we want it to maybe be a pink or a lighter shade of red. What you'll do is you'll push the hue saturation, and then now you'll notice on the screen we've got a saturation readout. So then what you do is you'll use the same knob, and then you can adjust that. So now we've got like a pink light, and then it'll just get a lighter and lighter, less saturated red until you get all the way to 0 where it's basically just white light. Now on the front of this unit, you've also got a diffuser that comes. This just slides into these little channels that are on the sides and the bottom, and this just slides right out. And once it slides out, you can just have the bare LEDs. So if you just want to blast color onto a surface, you just use this bare. And if you wanted to diffuse it because you're using it for a key light or something, you can then slide in the diffusion panel, and then that will give you a softer light. So a few final thoughts on this one. It's really a nice little panel. I've been pretty happy with it. It's lightweight, it's got the battery, it's got DC power, super easy to use with the functionality on these ones. And I love that I have the diffusion panel on the front and that I don't have to stick color gels in there for a color wash to throw on a wall. I love that it has the RGB built right inside with numeric values on a screen, super simple. So if you guys are looking for something like this, I would definitely suggest checking this one out as maybe one of the options. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions about the light, please leave them in the comments and I'd be happy to answer them. If you liked the video, please throw a like on there, and if you'd like to see more gear reviews and more photography type content, please subscribe for more. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.